Output determination for billing document in S4. Prerequisites. The prerequisite is BGRFC configuration. In the background RFC configuration, you have define inbound destination, prefixes, and also the supervisor destination. This supervisor destination is BGRFC supervisor, which is again a RFC destination. Once these are defined, you have another prerequisite, which is ADS RFC destination. Both these definitions are done by basis. Once the prerequisites are complete, let's look at the form. Our current form is a custom form which is using a SOMO interface, which is a default interface with any form template. While using a SOMO interface, the prerequisite for a SOMO interface is definition of a content repository, which is SOMODB. This is also one of the standard prerequisites which we will be using, and we have customized it to an archive location in our content repository. And the CS admin says these are the host and the storage name. Now let's look at the configuration steps involved in this. In SPRO, cross application components, you have output control. In that, go to define output types. This is a cross client table, and you see that billing document is being defined, and in this you can see the object type and the callback class. This callback class is responsible for your OData services. Then the next step is define business rules for output determination. This is your output determination using BRF plus, and you will see that the BRF plus application is launched. Here I have identified billing document for rules, and my determination step is all about output type, receiver, channel, and printer settings. But my primary focus is only on the channel. If you see, my output type is billing document, and I have roles, which is bill to and ship to partner functions. And my output determined in this case is, if you scroll to your right, you can see the channel. The channel is print, idoc, and email. Here you have a DB lookup, which I will be discussing very shortly. Now, when I go to my invoice, you will see that as soon as I open my output step, you will see that the status is in preparation, and my output type is billing document, and my form template is also identified directly. Here you see the channel as email. The reason for email is at the BP level in the attribute 10 we have defined as EMA. Because of this you are getting an email, and we have configured the same step in the DB lookup where we said EMA. In case if you have defined as PRI, you would have received print, and IDO you would have got IDOC. This DB lookup step is the enhancement which we have done at our client. In order to trigger output from Fiori app, we need to activate the service in the transaction /IWFND/MAINT_service. In this transaction, if you activate the service, automatically you will be able to trigger output from the Fiori apps. Here we are using the OData service ZOTC FDP invoice form 1. In that you can look at the runtime artifacts. This DPC extension class has the core logic, and if you navigate from SCGW into the class methods, you will see that all the standard methods are being used. And here we are using the super class CLFDP v3 BD standard DPC extension.